If you want to build one of the coolest cars in Rocket League, or just get an item that you've been looking for, be sure to head to the description to check out lolga.com, where you can buy actual Rocket League items for money. Use the code PIXEL at checkout for a discount. Hello there, guys and girls. This is Pixel, and today I have a very interesting video for you all. Now, if you were on my stream last week, you may recognize the name Agitated Midget. So I've got him with me here today. How's it going for you today, man?
Good, man. Good. How about you?
It's great. I've got loads of questions for you, right? So, for those of you who don't know, this guy just came into my stream. He started donating in the super chat, which was insane. I want to thank you again in person, by the way. You didn't have to do that. And then he joins my party and donates one of my biggest donations ever, and I'll show you it right now. Sure about this, dude? What? He's actually. I think he's. Forget like alpha items and stuff. I think he's the richest guy in Rocket League I've ever met. People used to think I was the richest guy in Rocket League. This guy makes me look like I still work at McDonald's. And I think what I'll do, if it is a donation, I'll take this clip and put it in the video. Yeah, man. Midget! Can we get a hashtag? Not agitated midget. What can we do? Hashtag rich midget? Hashtag midget love? No, that sounds gross. Oh, get a hashtag midget in the chat. What is that? Look at his vehicle. We're like brothers. I'm just like the sort of kind of cheaper, more ugly brother. We go to exotic, and right here, the Crimson Dracos. I just bought some purple ones in the stream, and then he just donated these. I didn't think it was true at first, and then just did that. So, and then we went back into a trade. I'll go into a trade right now, and I soon discovered that you are probably one of the richest Rocket League players I've ever seen. Like, or perhaps maybe have one of the best collections that I've ever seen.
I think I arguably have probably one of the most expensive collections.
That's insane.
But I also know other people with bigger collections than me.
Really?
So.
Really? That's
yeah.
mad.
There's
okay.
like a little tiny cult of us.
Yeah, the cult of the highly elite. So we're gonna start with like a little inventory showcase, and then just play a game after that. But it's not so much that you've just got, say, white Dracos, a load of bubblies or anything like that. You've got a very specific certification that you have a liking to. Do you want to explain what all that's about?
I mean, I originally, like, when I first got into trading around the CC2 and CC3 coming out, like I first started liking the Lightnings, and then like it was like my mission to get Striker Crimson Lightnings.
Yep.
And there was like 4 that I knew of that existed.
So you must be like very up to date on the like the climate of the trading, and
it's gotten so out of hand that like I can't
keep up. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, you're saying
like, I don't know, like, once I started going for that, then I was like, you know what, I'll just go for the Striker Lightning set. And that's the first set that I even started on, and I think I was the first to complete it on PS4. I mean, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I never found somebody that completed it.
Yeah, I didn't know anyone else I didn't even know you completed it until today.
I know 2 other people that completed it after me. Right. One was, somebody named Sea Monsters, and then another one was my friend KKYNX.
Okay, so before we get like a look into your inventory, so you started trading probably like September, October sort of time. How did you go from what everyone starts with nothing? How did you go from nothing to one of the most insane collections I've ever seen or ever even heard of in my life?
Well, a lot of money.
A lot of money. Did it cost you?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it cost me a fuck ton, but I mean, I also made it out on top of it, in my opinion.
Okay, so are you like a trader who like invests money to get money back, or did you just invest the money to get the items?
I mean, people would think I'm crazy just because there's so much fluctuation in pricing of the wheels and whatnot every day. I mean, you can't change it, but like, I mean, I stuck around and I managed to actually find one buyer to buy every single set that I had.
Was that with money or with keys?
Pure keys. I mean, I gave him the option to with money, but I mean, he's more of a on the key kind of guy, and that's that's one of the guys that I met that I didn't think was even crazier than me, but he has way bigger collection than I do.
If you had, what's the highest amount of keys you've ever had at one time, if you can remember?
At one time?
Yeah.
Like 1,750 something.
Ooh. Wow, that's nuts. And you're not about, obviously I guess because you're trading, you don't want to risk or waste keys almost on crates. So do you just invest those keys into new items and sell them, or are you about to tell me you decided to open thousands of crates?
Well, I was actually the psychotic person that posts on Reddit that I was gonna buy the nitro crates the first day that came out for 8 keys a piece.
Ah, so you're the reason I was forced to pay so many keys for them.
Well, yeah.
I said to someone, I said my first one I would pay 5, and that's it.
Yeah, and I said to myself I was only gonna do it for like the first 20 crates, and then people started calling out other people for lying on Reddit, and I didn't want to get into it, so I just like stuck with it and kept buying. And I ended up spending like 400 keys on 44 crates and opening them.
Oh,
and
my
I didn't get
gosh.
anything out of the crates. I traded up 3 times after it though, and I got like pink Draco and a painted boost and a painted Mantis or something like that.
That's crazy. So I guess because like the prices fluctuate and stuff, it's more difficult to try and get a hold of the newer wheels. But you have, you told me like
when you have that chance though, I mean, you're like, well,
it's true.
If I can get it first, then I can make just bank off it. That's
true. Yeah. I mean, so you have, if I'm correct, every exotic wheel, excluding the Nitro Crate wheels, K2 and Dracos, every exotic wheel of every color, Striker certified.
Yes.
Can I see them? Can the people watching see these wheels? Like,
do you want them in just order, I guess? Yeah.
Sure. So we got I just can't like painted sets were the big thing, but like I've never heard of painted striker sets. Obviously I know it's a thing, but I've never heard of painted striker sets before.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
crazy.
Know, it got
So when the overdrive crate comes out, is the goal to get the Dracos and the K2s as well?
I mean, that's how it's kind of always been, because I'm always kind of catching up to myself. I actually just finished this set. I was looking for Striker Orange Photons for like an ongoing of 4 months.
That must be weird, searching for such a weird wheel. Yeah.
Well, and I ended up paying for it too, because me and one other person that needed the wheels for their set kind of got into like a bidding war. And
how much did you end up paying?
A lot more than I wanted to.
If the orange photon is,
I mean, I also sold the set already, so I mean, I'm not worried about it. And I also told the buyer what I paid for him, and that's why the price went up on the set. But
so
I bought the Striker Orange for 50 keys. And
dude, that's worth like 5 keys, isn't it, to a normal person? Like,
if there was like 1,000 of them, like most of the other wheels are on like the market, I think you could easily get them for under 5 or 15 to 10 keys area, because I paid like for Striker Crimson I paid 20 keys for.
Exactly, that's crazy.
And I was like, there's no way I'm paying somebody that much. And then when it came down to the moment, I was just like, I need this wheel to finish. I'm not letting this go.
That's insane. So okay, so you've got all the discos, you've got, can I see the Zomba set? That's one thing I'm very curious about.
I can keep going. I didn't know if you wanted to.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, they just wow. And are you keeping them for the sake of having them all, or are you at one point, say if you're about to give up Rocket League, just gonna sell everything?
Well, no. So I sold all the sets. I had collected them for myself.
Yeah.
And like it started getting out of hand because my friend and me were kind of just like on like a thing where like we were on a tear where we're just like, let's just go for all the sets. And then we started collecting together. And then I bought all of them off of him that he had collected. Like he collected the whole Lobo set himself in like a week, and that like blew my mind. But it helped because like I have a full-time job. It's not like I can.
Yeah, and he's collecting the sets you're collecting are all Striker at this point, not even just.
Yeah. I mean, if I want a painted wheel and that I don't have, it has to be Striker. And, I mean, I'm really not interested in anything else.
If you had to value your inventory. Well, I'm sure you've probably tried at least some point, whether it's been now or before. If you had to value your inventory with all of that said, the fact you've got sets as well that can sell for more together, what would you put it at?
In my opinion, not comparing it to like what I actually spent on the wheels, because I mean, me being me, I'm a really impatient person, so like I was willing to pay more than
I'm
what
exactly
they were
the same
at the time.
Yeah,
but like on like a realistic level, I could probably see this set easily being worth like
10,000 keys, more, less.
No, way less than that. No,
less?
I mean some of the sets I hardly paid a lot for, honestly.
So, but if you take something like a Zomba set and Striker all of that up, That's got to be at least like 1,000.
It does, yeah. I would say the whole set's probably closer to like 5K rather than
All right,
10.
5,000
I mean,
keys. Well then,
yeah,
you know
I
the
don't-
goal. You need to somehow transfer that to PC and get a white hat.
Yeah, a lot of people always tell me that I should have gone for that, but I don't know. I don't want to just like.
Yeah, why did you
forever
choose PS4
use-
as the platform? Is it just convenience? Like that's what you had?
Well,
or-
yeah, it was convenient. It's like I already had PS4, and like I kind of found the game through free downloads, and then I was like,
yes.
oh, there's a game that I never downloaded. Let me see what this is, and then just
Wow.
kind of got hooked.
That's insane. Like there were on the YouTube scene. Like I know that Reddit is a lot. There's a lot more going on like Reddit and stuff about like trading that. But on the YouTube scene, I was considered one of the richest. People literally thought I was the richest person in Rocket League, and then there's just people
with all
like.
the crates you open, you should be. But
I mean, yeah,
unfortunately, that's
considering-
not how odds work.
No, exactly. That's what I think. I always say to
Yeah.
people, I say, if you want to get rich, crates are not the way. You'd be safer 99% of the
Crates are,
time
like
buying
just
keys.
morally for like the enjoyment, because like I love opening crates.
Exactly,
that's
the
like, a
thing.
fun part to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand it's never gonna make me any money
This is
because
crazy.
like it's just all about losing.
Yeah.
All right, now here is what like I collected a couple sets on my terms of like being bored because I couldn't find certain wheels. I started collecting import sets.
Jeez.
But I like
what?
And it ended up that the new buyer wanted these anyways. I had a striker painted endo set, but I ended up selling it off for
The whole set.
next to nothing. Yeah, I had the entire set like probably like a couple weeks after the crate came out. And then I was gonna sell the set, and
Yeah.
then I mean, not many people can really afford that set, so
Yeah.
like I understood that. So I split some of it up, sold it for quick sale, and then gave some away to a YouTuber to give away.
Wow. So
What is
so
2K?
how do you, if you got these like all those a few weeks after the set, how do you trade? Do you go on Reddit? Do you post stuff, or do you let people come to you? What?
Oh my god,
Any traders out there?
I do anything I can do to find the items that I need for a specific set. I'll be on Rocket League Exchange. I'm only on Rocket League Exchange myself and Rocket League Garage just because I find it easier for myself to look through those things, and then I
Yeah.
don't worry about other people looking at the other locations like communities, Facebook. I don't really like trading on there for some reason because I don't know. I just don't like dealing with people.
You know what you need to do
And-
next? You need to go for the player's choice Zomba and Voltaic Striker set.
See, I just did a solid for somebody that I saw on Reddit. They were struggling for I couldn't even tell you how long
Look at
to
that.
find a CC4 Striker White Zomba, and my
swapped it.
whole set was a CC4 Striker Zomba set.
Ooh.
And I was like, you know what? This set's sold. I know the new owner doesn't care.
Yeah.
I'll just trade it 1-1 for you, and he was really happy about it. But like,
Wow.
I don't know. I don't really like see the big deal in
Yeah,
in
yeah.
different crates.
Just seems like you've pretty much conquered everything that can be done in trading. Like
Yeah.
that's crazy. So is your inventory, is it just, it's pretty much wheels you're interested in, isn't it? You haven't.
Oh yeah, I used to have a Striker black market decal set that I just traded in a deal for Striker White Dracos. So I mean,
Wow.
I used to have that.
Do you
and then I
have
used
any
to
of
have
the
that trade.
Striker K2s or Dracos yet, or not?
I only have the whites left. I had a couple, but I kind of sold them off just because I kind of knew the fear of those wheels going down fairly quickly from these new crates coming
That's
out.
true.
And I didn't really want to lose
I mean,
all that
they've
much.
already like gone down quite a bit in price. Just
Yeah, they
recently,
did a
all of a
lot,
sudden, I
yeah.
don't know how, but
know.
purple were at like 90, and now they're at
Yeah.
like 40. So I don't know how
Yeah,
that's happened.
no, I saw somebody trade 1-1 Crimson Draco with Crimson Lightning yesterday, and I was like, what?
How? That's that's
I
still
don't know.
not a good
People
idea.
are crazy, and they like they all just get freaked out at like the new crates coming out, and they all want the new stuff. And I mean, I
Yeah.
get that. That makes sense. Everybody wants
It's
to
crazy
jump
because
on
like
that
it's not
new
an official
bandwagon.
market, is it? We kind of decide the price,
No.
don't we? So
Yeah,
people
yeah,
freaking out
it's-
like that just completely changes things for people like you, I guess, and you just kind of have to
Well,
adapt.
yeah. I mean, yeah. I just kind of keep my mouth shut, stand under the radar, and watch the market do what it does, and it always goes back up. I mean,
Yeah.
Everybody says it goes down, and it'll go back up, and I mean, it just does because once you lose interest in those new items in the new crate, they just go back to what they know.
Yeah, that's wow. That's mad. Okay, so is there anything else in your inventory you think is worth a show? Of course, there's the white
I pretty
striker,
much-
the striker Dracos
Yeah, that's
that are
really
right there.
probably the only other thing that's really that crazy anymore. I just had so much, and once I found a buyer, I just
Look at that.
I don't know. I just didn't really see the need to keep everything else that I had.
That's
So I like
crazy.
playing the game without all the stuff on it.
So, would you ever go as far to try and get every item in the game?
Wow. I have some good news and some bad news.
Is that the goal
No,
here?
I wouldn't. The good news is I know somebody that is. So,
Really?
I mean, you can eventually look to that in the future with my sets. That
I will.
So
So every painted item, every painted decal, everything, they're going for that. They're going for the big time.
everything.
Is there even a list of every item in the
only thing he's
game?
gonna steer away from is like every certification of every painted. Like,
Oh, yeah,
he's
that-
steering what I think with striker wheels, obviously. But like, I know at one point in time he was thinking about collecting another cert of a certain wheel, like all of. But I mean,
Yeah.
he just kind of forgot about it.
That's an interesting
Like, now I
concept,
think he's
actually.
just gonna go
How
for
many
everything.
items are in the game if you count it? Take into
Well, I
account
mean,
colors,
And
certifications,
he
paints.
has
Well,
He
painted
has
colors the
every
same.
single painted topper, every single painted uncommon wheel and rare wheel, every single certified topper, and now
Wow.
he'll have every single painted striker wheel.
Dang.
Plus, he has a collection of the painted decals and so on and so forth.
Well, guys, if you want to see someone rich in Rocket League, you better stop looking to me and other YouTubers, because it's not us. It's these guys that are, as you said, under the radar, trying to
Yeah.
get stuff done. Okay, so that's pretty nuts. Now, are you alright to hop into a game with me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. This is actually my rank up game, because I'm unranked in doubles, so because I was inactive for so long. So I don't know what rank I'm going to get into, but let's hop into a game and see how we do. So what did you say? You said you were like gold, you don't really pay ranked anymore? Or
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I hop on, it's just to fuck around or trade.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really
yeah.
have a lot of time playing this game, which is one of the
Well, I
reasons
appreciate you giving me
I
your time
don't.
today, bro. And of course the
Yeah.
Striker Dracos, not Striker Dracos, Crimson Dracos before in the stream. That's nuts. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I
dude.
know to you it
I've-
might not be
I've-
as much, but
I've been subscribed for you for a pretty long time, but I don't know. I just don't.
really,
I
yeah,
don't
you didn't
normally
make
show
yourself
my
known
face.
until last week.
Yeah, I don't usually comment. I like everything and stuff like that for other people that I
Yeah.
enjoy watching, but I mean, once I see people growing and stuff, though, I don't mind at all. Like,
Wow.
you know.
That's cool. That's really cool. So okay, so how long would you say you've known about my channel, if you can remember?
I'd say
roughly?
a little under 100K, because I remember you were making videos at the time about being so excited about eventually getting to 100K.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
And then it
And
happened.
then I remember you got there, and now you're like halfway to 200. I'm like,
Yeah, it's crazy. I
Get
genuinely was
fast.
very worried that it was gonna just stop and I would never get my dream. But yeah, it's happened, and now
yeah, no, it seems like it always happens that way too. Everybody I see that gets to 100K,
yeah,
sometimes just take off. Like, there's just no stopping them.
yeah, exactly. And it's just it's like what's gonna happen for the future? That's really the question.
Yeah.
Same for Rocket League as well, because obviously my channel is so Rocket League based. It's like, oh, is that going in? Please,
That
game.
is.
Oh, okay. Like, where do you think trading will be in like a year? Do you think you'll still be on the scene, or?
Oh God, I hope not.
You say you hope not?
It's just deteriorating more. Yeah. No, I think that I think it'll still be as crazed as it is now, in my opinion, just
Yeah.
because it seems like more and more people just constantly are coming into like the scene of
Yeah.
Rocket League.
Which is
And
really
I
like,
think that's
man.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's really good. But like, I do think eventually people are gonna starting to get a little bit more upset about. I don't know. I don't want to blame it on scammers per se, but I
Yeah.
also don't want to like say. I don't know. I just think that people will start getting sick of like the kind of shitty things that are going on
Yeah.
with trading. Whether it be people being toxic or scamming or just not being fair with pricing and this
Yeah,
and that.
that's
Like, I
one
just
thing that
think
annoys me about
eventually
trading,
people are
yeah.
gonna grow up over it and think that it's just not.
Yeah, it's hard
Funny
because like
anymore.
everyone's going for profit with trading unless it's like a personal
Yeah.
preference, and that's why I only did one nothing to something video. I know I definitely could have put more effort into getting items, like putting adverts up there and stuff. But like you said, I'm impatient as well, and I couldn't I didn't have time for the offers that people were giving me. So I was just like, yeah, I'm never doing another nothing to something again, because there are better ways to spend your time.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I do enjoy watching those videos. I think it is kind of cool to watch them make
Yeah,
even the
yeah.
little small bits of profit to make
Exactly.
What they're actually like just leading
It's
up
very
to.
like, especially like I think one guy for me that did extremely or does it extremely well is Hovering Banana. I assume you've heard of him.
Oh yeah, I love watching him. Yeah, I just watched
he's
his
so like
most recent one.
he's so
that was
dedicated to that series, like meticulous with his. I find the maths of it really interesting as well, and he just like the effort he puts into showing you the values and all that. It's like that's something I just don't have time in my head for. Like,
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, just figuring out the little, even the couple of cents that he can make off of it.
yeah, and
turns
it's-
out, and I mean, over and over again, it starts adding up after a while. And
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
Let's
you end up
go.
with one item. Jesus Christ.
we're kind of killing it right now.
Yeah, I know. It is kind of. I mean,
I don't know what rank we're at, to be honest.
I'm not even playing with sound either.
I'm listening to you in my headphones, then the sound's kind of hitting my face from in front of me, and this guy knows me, which is quite cool.
Yeah, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
bro. That's one thing I'll never understand is the amount of people that just know who you are, especially based on my PS4 name, because it's not my YouTube name. So you'd have to really like pay close attention.
I know. That is definitely something that's different about you, which is actually kind of cool, because I actually didn't even know what your PSN the whole time was. When I found out, I was like, no way, that's him. What? Why would that be his PS? Why would that be his?
Exactly, yeah. I actually made my PS4 account when I was using an old channel called ArtificialMDB, but DB was taken on PSN, so I was like, right, it's gonna have to swap that up.
Okay.
So yeah, I part of me wishes I could have had pickapixel on PS4. I don't know if anyone's actually using it right. Oh, I've just got ruined.
Sorry about that.
That's right.
You're
I don't know if anyone's using it, but I don't know if they. I know a lot of people have made pickapixel accounts on. Oh, that angle!
Oh, what? How did that go?
Oh my gosh!
I was up for it and kind of predicting where I could.
As soon as it hit that corner, I
passed
knew,
you.
but then he missed it, and it. Okay. Bro, this is my dream. Oh, that's so sweet. Ah. Okay. All right.
A showcase and a god tier fucking.
You seem like a really chill guy as well, which is awesome.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I
Do what I
try
can.
to be as humble as I can possible.
Yeah, that really comes across. Yeah. Whether it's just because you're chilled and laid back, and I'm just a bit more hyper, I don't know, but.
Well,
Yeah.
I can be with my friends, and I mean everybody's a little different when they're around
That's very
a lot
true.
more
Yeah.
people that.
Oh damn.
That won't pass me.
No worries. Wow. Okay. All right. So it's looking like we're gonna win this game. So I'm interested to see
Yeah,
what
no,
rank I
it's-
get up to.
I'm actually surprised on how good my ping is right now.
Yeah. Are you lagging at all,
you-
or is the
No, not at all. I mean, my ping's high, but I'm not.
That's
like,
mad. See, I don't know if this is like a recent Rocket League update, but I remember I played with Magical Gamer before, and he's in Australia. I played with Endorail, and they both had ping of like 400, but they were playing fine. I can't play with a ping of like 100. I get the red triangle. So
oh, I know. Yeah, usually
like,
it's horrid for
I
me.
don't get
It's
how
awful.
it works. Like I don't understand how people deal with
It's
it.
beyond me. Like some I can be in the red zone and it won't even affect my play, and then others
Yeah,
I'll
see
be
that.
in 80 and it's
Yeah.
just like you will not survive.
I don't
Kind of
understand
like-
that.
in the worst positions. It's on it.
Oh, here we
Nice.
go. Let's do this. I'm ready to see this rank. Oh, that was dodgy. Okay. Ah, it's been a solid game as well. Alright, here we go. I want to type to that. Oh, that guy almost blew me up. That would have been savage. What are you getting? Okay, let's go. Let's go. No. Oh, that's a goal.
That right past.
4-2. Oh, that's crazy. The fact that someone's dream would be to play with me. I mean, I don't know if it's probably an exaggeration, you know what I mean? Like people do. But I'll go. But like, I don't know. That's mad. Oh, here we go. Kickoff goal. Oh no, I ran out of boost.
That was into.
Okay. GG. Whew. Good game. All right. Let's see where we're at right now. And Platinum 3. Okay. Sick.
That's good.
Nice.
Especially if
Okay.
you're only playing Plat 1.
Okay, well, that is going to do it for this video. Is there anything else you want to say to anyone watching this? Any social media they can find? Do you want anything else you want to add before we end, or are you all good there?
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Awesome. All right, thank you, Kevin, so much for being on the channel today and being just an awesome, chill dude.
And yeah, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, then be sure to leave a like on it, and maybe I'll go for the striker everything set. Subscribe today to join the Pixel Army. I've been Pixel, you've been awesome, and I'll see you in the next video very soon.